PVMers versus Flippers. This is a rivalry as old as time. Long have these titans battled it out in the unending war for mantle of most profitable way to spend your time playing a 20-year-old point-and-click adventure game. Unfortunately for people like me, the Flippers have been winning this fight and slowly pushing us PVMers into extinction. My goal is to prove to the world that you can make more money in a 1-hour session bossing than you could if you were flipping. There is going to be a catch though. A flipper is only as good as his cash stack, and we want a fair comparison between the two. Whatever my total gear cost is, that is how much gold will be available to the flipper to trade with. I will actively be picking gear to get the best mileage while also lowering our total value. There is going to be a long road ahead of us, but with the right gear picks and a little bit of skill, we can put PVMing back on top of the throne it rightfully deserves. Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome to the first episode of Bossing vs. Flipping. I have no idea how it's going to turn out, but I'm super pumped to give it a try. So on this first episode, we are going to be killing the Dagannoth Kings. We're going to visit those little crab boys down their hole on Waterbirth Island. We'll pop in, see what's going on, say hey to the kids, the usual. As for my opponent in this grudge match to the death, yes, one of us will die IRL, we have Queen Saraha. He's a small sapling of an OSRS YouTuber, much like myself. He likes to specialize in flipping videos, how to make money off the Grand Exchange. Both of us are going to have a version of this episode out, so definitely check him out if you wanted to see the flipping side of things, because I'm going to be showing more of the bossing. I am getting ahead of myself a little bit though. Before we do anything else, I'm definitely going to show you guys what gear I'm picking and why I'm bringing it. Okay, so since we want the flipper to have as little money as possible, and the Dagannoth Kings all require different combat styles, I felt like Void was a no-brainer to bring on this one. I mean, if you take a look at our gear, we have a lot of free inventory spots. Like, a lot of this stuff doesn't cost anything. It's going to help tremendously keeping the price down. So let's just work our way top to bottom, talk about some of the stuff that does cost money. I did feel like a Fury was a pretty obvious pick for the next slot. Void doesn't have the best defense, so that's definitely going to help us raise it up a bit. And it has the prayer bonus, it's good for melee and range. Although I do have an occult to swap into for when I'm using magic. It's best in slot neck piece for magic and it's dirt cheap, so I think it was worth it. I also did feel like an abyssal tentacle and a dragon dagger to spec with were both pretty necessary for melee. Since we have some budget picks, I think our kill times might be a little bit on the slower side. Having melee a little bit stronger than the other ones will help us even out our respawn timers if we get them messed up too bad. And in our ring slot, we're going to have a brimstone ring. It's not super expensive, it helps all three combat styles. Does have a passive effect on it, but that's not why we're picking it. It actually isn't going to help at all. It's just solely to save some inventory and for the price. Beyond that, we have the standard range swap, got the blowpipe, adamant darts, Ava's device. Really the only other item of note would be the ancient staff. So we are going to be on ancient magics. To kill Rex, I think blood barrage is the best option. It's going to keep us topped off, we'll be able to stay down there for an hour, and just using the ancient staff will let us auto-cast it instead of having to click every time. As for the rest of our inventory, I think it's pretty standard. It's a pretty straightforward Dagannoth King inventory, nothing too out of the ordinary. But yeah, that's essentially our game plan. This is what we're working with, this is what we got. Alright, but here's the moment of truth. Here's going to be how much money we're giving the flipper to work with. 11.7 mil. I mean, that's really low. That's like not that much at all. He's going to have his work cut out for him. It's going to be tough. I've also decided for this little challenge that my supply costs will be deducted from my profit at the end. It's not going to give him any more money, but it's going to take away from my potential earnings. Because I mean, you have to account for that. All the blowpipe scales, the darts, the potions, that factors into how much money you technically make. I think it's time to meet our boy though. We need to hop over to the Grand Exchange and see what Queen's up to. Yo.
Hey, how's it going, man? Oh shoot, you're right there. Holy hell.
Yeah. I showed up. Had to pull up on you.
I did not even notice. That's pretty sick. Is that what you're going to use?
Yeah, that's the Void melee I got on right now. Dude, how much PVM do you actually do?
None.
No? Are you like strictly a flipper then?
Yeah, I'm trying to get into the other aspects of the game, but I have really bad ADHD and I cannot sit there and do repetitive things.
Yeah, some of the
And like,
things they're very, very low intensity, and your mind drifts super easy.
yeah, that's how it is for me. Like I just get bored so easy, like so easily. Once it comes to skilling, I can't even do things for like an hour. It's terrible.
I was gonna say, if you're flipping for millions of gold, what do you put it towards? You know, if you're not doing bossing and a little bit of skilling.
I used to just give it to people.
Just give it away. That's crazy.
Yeah, I used to just give it away to people, but since I lost my cash stack, right, I've been a little bit greedy and I haven't really given anything out to my Discord at all.
You're building back. I didn't have to talk long with Queen to realize that this man is actually a lunatic. This will not deter us from our righteous path, though. We will win this competition. I will win this competition. I'm a little worried about our profit too, because using Blood Barrage to kill Rex is really going to drag everything down quite drastically. The game plan is simple. We get a ring drop. I think that is what's going to make or break us on this task. It's a 50-50 shot. We either get the drop or we don't. I can't worry about it though. There's no room to second guess myself. I think what we need to do now is get down there and start killing some kings. And you know, maybe kill a queen. If you know what I'm saying. You get it? Because the kings, the queens. Alright, you guys got it. I'll see you down there. Okay, it's time to begin our descent into madness, making our way down to the DKs. I know a lot of people kind of get turned off by how many different ladders there are and just how many different paths there are to go down here. But really, there's a nice picture on the wiki that tremendously helps with telling you where to go and what to pray. I mean, I couldn't imagine doing this without it, honestly. Alright, we finally found an open world. I mean, if you've ever done DKs before, you know that the beginning can be a little bit sloppy. Not that sloppy is always a bad thing, but with DKs it's pretty bad. We're gonna run down there and see what happens though. Okay. It's not great. Oh, and a 24 right off the rip. Okay. Just gonna wait a second. If they're not looking good, you just want to come up, give it like 30 seconds, then go back down, see where they're all at. I know it's eating into our time a little bit, but that's alright. Got plenty to spare still. You know what? I can deal with that. I can deal with... maybe not. Oh, we're gonna chance it. We're zerging it right now. It doesn't even matter. Gonna prayer flick. It's gonna be okay. Just have to tank melee right now. No big deal. Okay. We worked it out. Oh, no! Dude, no. We got a ring drop on the first kill. Alright, we're done. That's all we need to do. We got 1 minute in. We make more money than a flipper. Oh my god, dude, what? Queen is gonna love that. He's gonna fucking love that. You know, just for the hell of it, we're gonna play this out and see how the rest goes. Oh my god, dude. Doing pretty well. That was a good first rotation. And honestly, we got some good drops, like the Earth Talismans. Anything that's stackable is basically what we want to get since our inventory is super limited. Oh yeah, we're flying high right now. We're doing real good. I guess really just the biggest challenge to this is making sure our prayer lasts the entire time. I did like a few test runs of this to make sure that I could actually do it. And the prayer really comes down to the wire. I have to really try and flick everything that's going on down here. I mean, you can see my kill count isn't that high for any of these kings. I'm not like an expert down here or anything. It's really not that difficult. You just have to understand some core concepts. You know, maybe I do a solo guide in the future. Maybe if you guys ask for that, I provide one. Who knows? Alright, he doesn't see me. He's not gonna walk north. That's right. No, no! Oh, okay. Okay. Dude, what is he doing? Okay. I can't tell where he's going. I don't know if I should freak out or not. Really, Blood Barrage is the only thing keeping us alive down here for the whole hour. I mean, it's nice. It's super nice to get your health back like once per rotation, but it's expensive. I mean, these casts are not cheap. That's what we call the old Dagannoth King tax. 2K. 4K. 6K. 8K. 20K. We're not even at half health.
Time's running down. Just over 30 minutes in, we're at 599K still. Now we're not. 631k. We need to get these SERP helmets to keep buying. Planks are selling. I'm really glad those planks are selling because that really scared me. Insta sold. Oh my gosh, talk about timing. Yo, I really hope he's having the same luck that we are right now.
38k, 40k. We just spent 40k. Dude, it took 44k to kill this mother. Oh, dude, this is really not good. Alright, focus mode. Oh, this is not going to be good for prayer. This makes me really worry about if we're going to make it through the entire hour. Just keeping rigor on this entire time for this kill is going to affect us pretty bad. Okay. Alright, we made it through. You know what? We did get the hard clue scroll there. I don't think I want to use an inventory space on it. I actually didn't think about that going into this, like if we got a clue scroll. You know, I don't think I've actually explained how to do a rotation down here, and we're like 40 minutes in already. Rex is super simple, we just keep him safe spotted over here. Really can't hit you. Unless he comes from the south, then he can kind of like come up and hit you. You have to like adjust your safe spot. So that's good, it sets us up pretty nice to kill Prime. You want to switch into range gear, turn on protect from magic. You want to run as far northeast as possible because whenever Supreme spawns, we don't want him hitting us too. Oh, he is right next to him. I'm surprised he didn't hit me there, honestly. That's why you got to be where I am though. You got to go northeast. Alright, so that's a pretty decent kill time. You just switch into melee, turn protect from range on, pick up any loot. Supreme, you just want to melee. I tend to use my spec here simply because I want to make sure that Prime isn't alive for too long while I'm trying to kill Supreme. This is kind of a bad spot for him right here. This is kind of right exactly where Rex spawns. But there's nothing you can do about it sometimes. You just kind of have to roll with the punches, you know?
Alright, this is a risky one, but SERP helmet. Let's see if we can get any luck off this SERP helmet. Haven't had a lot of luck with it recently, but I need something here. Okay, that's a nice margin, 34k. I feel like we should be able to get that to buy. I'm telling you right now, he's a dead man. He is a dead man. I really hope I'm true about this and that once this is all over, I don't look like an idiot.
And honestly, as far as this competition goes, I don't know how we're doing right now. We haven't got a ton of drops, but we did get a lot of stackable stuff. Maybe that's going to add up. We're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to see what happens there. Rex comes over here. Of course he does. And of course they're hitting on the same game tick. Can never be easy, can it? Oh, and they cycle down on the same game tick too? Are you kidding me? Dude, this is so bad. This is horrible, actually. You know what? We're gonna have to improvise a little bit. I don't feel comfortable staying out there right now with this much health, so we're gonna blood barrage a little bit and then run back over there before Prime hops up and then starts smacking us on top of everything else. Okay. Dude. Okay. We're fine. Oh, we got an archer helm. See, it all worked out, boys. It all worked out. We don't need to worry about anything.
That wasn't bad. That was stressful. Now we just wait to see how our boy Tryhard Casual did. I think this is going to be a lot closer than I would like it to be, but hopefully we get it, boys. Let's get this dub.
Well, we are down to the 2-minute timer right now. I don't know, man. I think it's going to be real close. Really curious to see how much these stackables are worth, because I know the non-stackables I have are not the best. I don't know. It could go either way. Kill him. Come on. Two more casts. You got one more cast in you. It counts. It counts. I don't care. Don't look at that. And Berserker Ring, please. No. Okay. We made it. We made it through the entire hour. Oh my god. We had a close call there, but I'm super happy with how this turned out. I think it's gonna be a close one. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Look at this man right here. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know what's about to pop up in the price check.
So, with the 1 hour of flipping, I reached a total of 1.006 mil. 1 mil.
1 mil.
6,000.
Okay, that's solid for how little of a cash stack you had. That's real solid.
I was gonna say I'm pretty nervous because once again, if he got a ring drop If Tryhard got a ring drop, then it's pretty much over. All right, here we go.
It's not a ring. Got all this fancy stuff in here.
Okay, good so far. I'm fine with that.
I got some stackables. I was kind of hoping for more, honestly, because I don't have a lot to hold in the inventory. But, you know,
Okay,
we're winding down.
This man's cheesing us right now.
And then the ring. We got the ring.
Oh my god. God.
Yep, you'd love to see it. It was on kill count 1. It was the first kill down there.
The first freaking kill?
The first kill. I freaked out. I'm like, no way. Yeah, if we take the ring out, though, I was only at 680. That's probably more typical, you know, that's what you're going to expect.
Well, shoot, boys. We didn't make it this round. 1 mil from the flipping session. But once again, I feel like we would have done better if we had a bigger cash stack, but obviously your boy Tryhard really went in there with a budget.
I mean, that was my whole strategy going in, you know, if we didn't get the ring, then we would have been negative, actually. I factored in all my supply costs after. I lost 400k without that ring drop. I was in the negative.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it was 100% the ring that carried me on this one. Well, this is a little bit awkward. I wanted to film a little outro part here, but the login servers are down right now. So, JJack's mirrored. Nah, they're doing the best they can. But we did it, boys. We won the competition. We put the PVMers back on the board, alright? We're taking names. We're winning. We're not extinct. We're in this. We are here. We are queer. And by God, is that awesome. Alright, just give me like 20 seconds of your time. I want to talk about the series. So this is basically the first non-guide video I've done for RuneScape on my channel. Really hope we hit the ground running on this because my hopes are high. My hopes are really high for this. You know, I want you guys to be as involved as possible with all my videos, but especially with this series. So if you liked it, definitely give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends. It helps tremendously with the channel. I cannot emphasize that enough. And if you do want to see more of these, definitely type out down below what boss you want to see us go at next time. We have some ideas, but we definitely want to gravitate towards what you guys want to see more. Other than that, just be sure to give Queen some love. You know, this is his idea. I was just the fill-in-the-blank PVM boy that he had help him with it. And remember, if you guys ever have questions about RuneScape, feel free to ask me. I hope you all have a very wonderful day, and I'm going to see you in the next episode. Bring your friends. Bring your grandma. I want them all. I'm not going to be satisfied until your whole family's tuning in. I'm watching.